What's up, folks? Matsky JC here, back again to give y'all weekly manga chapter reviews. So yes, I know this one's late, but you know, I had some things scheduled, but I'm not gonna get into all that. So this is gonna be a quick run through for all this week's, One Piece, Naruto, Toriko, and Beelzebub chapters. So let's get started. First off, One Piece chapter 635, amazing chapter. Yo, every Straw Hat showed off their moves in this chapter. Sanji, Zoro, Robin, Usopp, Chopper, everybody showed off their new moves. And Jinbei is really starting to show some Straw Hat material. I said this before, but he's really starting to show some Straw Hat material, especially in this chapter. Now, Brook, his move, he has a new move where he can like mesmerize people with his music. And when they're mesmerized, he just cuts them up, while distracted. Pretty awesome shit. And Zoro being a fucking badass, doing a whirlwind of blades technique, which follows the enemy around. And this is my favorite one-liner right here. The guy goes, "When's he going to stop chasing us?" And Zoro's like, "To the ends of hell." Beast mode, all up in this shit. This is why Zoro's He's in my top 3 favorite characters of the series. He's right behind Luffy, but this just made him like almost tied with Luffy. This one panel right here. And Sanji's part was hilarious. The skywalk and the explanation for how he did it was hilarious. He ran out of places to run to, so he just ran into the air. So it's nice to see Sanji pretty much develop his own move similar to CP9's technique. And you got Robin making giant legs and stopping the enemy. You got the new Soldier Dog system from the Sunny, the Black Rhino motorcycle, and the Brachiosaurus tank. So yes, awesome chapter. So Straw Hat's doing all their new moves. And this week's Naruto chapter was pretty alright, Nagato, he went full, 6 paths mode. And Naruto, he was being an idiot in the first part. I mean, the guy was sucking out his soul. He's doing his Rasengan like, oh shit, I forgot. He sucks out ninjutsu. Damn it, I'm an idiot. Of course you are. Killer Bee comes in, get him out of the situation. And I thought that this fight here was too fast. The guy got beat too easily. He got beat too easily. I mean, this fight could last like 2 chapters at least, or a chapter and a half, but yeah, he got defeated too easily, he does the black ball, gravity suction thing, and Itachi, Killer Bee, and Naruto just sending their attacks, straight into the center of it. And while he's distracted, he gets stabbed by Susanoo with that sword. The one that sucks up your soul and seals it. So yeah, he pretty much got defeated right then and there. And I think there was some like inside joke in here, because the last bubble, Nagato says, "Be so stellar that everyone forgets, how horrible the second part was." And it's like, are they talking about the second part of Naruto? Is that some kind of translation joke? I think it might be a translation joke. It seemed like a translation joke. So yeah. Anyway. Toriko chapter was off the chain, yo. It was just all kind of manly, awesome shit. So yeah, Toriko does a 36 hit, Ren punch at the waterfall, sends like a spiraling, gaping hole right through it, and you think, oh shit, man, how can it get any more intense than this? But it does. A giant mountain comes down the waterfall, and it's about to crush, Sunny, Komatsu, and Toriko. And Toriko, he just used up all his energy on that attack right there, almost all his energy right there. And even if he did do another 36, hit nail punch, it wouldn't be enough to destroy it. So he has to combine his nail punch with Sunny's super fry spatula technique to increase the power, and they send it straight at that motherfucker, and boom, crack, done. It's all kinds of awesomeness. The art was really amazing in this chapter also, and you got so much explanation. You got this whole calorie thing set up. I mean, what's not to love about this chapter? The whole thing was all set up perfectly, and this is just insane right here. This is all kinds of manly shit right here. You got people destroying mountains the size of fucking planets and shit. It's crazy. So yes, hopefully next week we get to the hopefully next week we get into the cave. I'm pretty sure we'll get into the cave next week unless something pops up out of nowhere. We'll probably get into the cave next week. And last but not least, Beelzebub, chapter 120. So yeah, this chapter, all right, you got the Ishiyama gang trying to get away from the demon school, but you got all these figures coming out of nowhere and they're trying to attack them. But it turns out to actually be like they're students. They're like hypnotized or manipulated or something. And then you see N appear out of nowhere with this freaky guy dressed up like a clown. And I hate N. I tell you, I hate N. So it's really disappointing for me to see his face like that. And also, you got Olga facing off against Behemoth, and he calls him, oh, the general of the army just showed himself. And Behemoth says, no, he's not the general of the army. That he's too old, so he gave over command to someone else. And the guy appears right behind him, and the guy is named Jabberwock, and he looks beast, alright? He's got this scar across his face. He's got the fish ears. I like how all the demons have the fish ears, and he's got the spiky hair, and he looks incredibly strong. Olga versus Jabberwock. I'm waiting to see that. Either Olga versus Jabberwock or Olga versus Behemoth. I'm waiting to see those fights right there. And they summoned this dragon thing out of nowhere. This was the highlight of the chapter. This was the highlight of the chapter. This dragon creature come out of nowhere, and it snatches Hilda, and it flies away with her. And Olga's trying to chase after her, but the old men are holding him back. They say, "Oh, you're not strong enough to face him yet. He's too strong." And they fly away, and everyone around the city sees the dragon like, "Oh shit, is this CG?" And they have no idea. They have no clue. They have no clue. And Behemoth says, "Hey, what do you think about that Olga kid? He's not much. If he was able to catch up to us on this high elevation, he may have been, some of a threat, but he's not that much." And speaking of the devil, Olga is right behind them on the dragon. And this is why Olga is my favorite character in this series, man. He's a fucking badass, man. They were holding him back, but he just got off. He just got up there, and he's on top of the dragon right there. So he's he's there to start some shit, man. He's gonna start some shit. So yes, overall, this week's chapters were really entertaining. They were really, awesome this week. So, and we got a whole bunch of cool cliffhangers. And we're gonna see what happens, next week involving, One Piece, Naruto, Toriko, and Beelzebub. So yep, this is Max King JC. Keep on keeping on, and give me your thoughts. Don't forget to give me your thoughts on these chapters in the comment section below. So yeah, peace.